Hello, my name is Bon McFarlane. I'm married to Evan, and God has given us 4 beautiful little children. We live here in Perth, in Western Australia, where Evan is the senior pastor of a evangelical Anglican church. My full-time gospel work is being a mum, a wife, and anything else I can fit in after that. But 15 years ago, I would have thought my future gospel work would be full of university students on a campus somewhere. 15 years ago, I was asked to do MTS at a campus of the University of Sydney. I was single. I wanted to spend as much time as I could reading the Bible with people. I was eager to learn and grow in godliness and character. I wanted to work out if I was suitable for full-time paid ministry. So I said yes. In God's sovereignty, I first worked as a senior staff worker on that very same campus, and my life was full of students and MTSs, and my apprenticeship prepared me well for this. But how did an apprenticeship under the training of Tracy Gowing, a single older woman, prepare me for marriage to a minister, motherhood and church ministry in Perth? God did it by Tracy opening up the word and teaching it to me one-to-one and in small group training. God did it by Tracy sharing her life with me and setting an example in godliness. How when she went through a hard time, she'd pray. How when she'd sinned, she'd confess. How she'd gently encourage and rebuke me. How she would submit to the man she was under in ministry, even when I knew she was finding it hard. How she prayed for gospel opportunities with her non-Christian friends. How she cared for the weak and for the sick. Through this, God prepared me to be Evan's helper, to be his partner in ministry. I partner with him in his role in the seen, such as doing Bible study, meeting with people, opening our home together, and most importantly, in the unseen, praying with him, listening to him, encouraging him, gently suggesting things, sharing his tears and feeling his pain, knowing his joys, knowing his stresses and his struggles, looking after the kids so that he can do ministry, helping him have time with the kids to have fun and to play with them and to teach them the word of God. God prepared me for full-time ministry to 4 children. He taught me the inherent value of motherhood and that it is full-time ministry. I have 4 little ones who I am discipling 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is the hardest and challengingest ministry I have ever done, but it is the most joyful and godliness growing and provides me with so many opportunities to connect with the lost. And we earnestly pray that these 4 little ones will forever dwell with Christ. God convicted me through my apprenticeship to have a gospel life and priorities. And so 2 years ago, Evan and I left Sydney and moved to Perth to serve Christ. An easy decision because of the gospel, but a costly one. I feel it most in the relationships. I deeply grieve how our parents are not able to watch their grandchildren grow, not being able to watch my niece and nephews grow or our cousins playing together. I miss the fellowship of Christian friends and our church family. But we serve the living and true God, and we are waiting for his Son to return. So while costly, it was an easy decision to come here for his kingdom. A pastor's wife is generally not employed by the church, but regardless of this, a pastor's wife is in full-time ministry. She will live the pressures, struggles, and joys of full-time ministry. So you need to know, are you cut out for full-time ministry? So do a good apprenticeship. A pastor's wife's role comes with no formal job description. You write your own based upon the church that you're in. So you need to understand yourself. You need to know the gifts that God has given you. You need to have the foundations and principles of how to do ministry. So do a good apprenticeship. A pastor's wife helps her husband. She helps him to thrive in his ministry. You need a good foundation to work out how to support and partner with your husband in ministry. So do a good apprenticeship. I am so thankful to God for my apprenticeship. I am thankful to Tracy who trained me. At the time we had no idea that God was preparing me to be a wife, a mother, a pastor's wife, but God knew.